Hey developers, before we start this video, I just want to let you guys know this is from my Create Awesome Vue.js Apps with Nuxt.js course. You can find a link in the description. In this course, I talk to you everything about Vue.js. I go through 5 hours of content on Vue.js, and then we go directly into Nuxt. I talk about why you guys should be interested in it and what are some benefits. It's actually a server-side rendered framework for Vue.js. It's really cool. And in this video, I'm going to show you, this is a small video from that course where I talk about how you can add meta information, how you can use the head option inside Nuxt.js to add some more information for any individual page inside your app. So it's really interesting. Please watch all the way to the end. And if you guys are interested, check out the link in the description below and you can learn all about Nuxt. So let's begin. Nuxt.js has a few Nuxt-only options that are available inside the page. So I want to go ahead and show you guys one called head. So there might be times, you can see right here, here's our e-commerce store that we're creating. And you can see here at the top, the title of the page is e-commerce store. So to change that for the whole application, we can go into the Nuxt config file. And you can see right here, there is a meta that's going to appear on the whole site. And there's this head tag here. And then there's also a title. So if we look here, we have a title, which is package name. So we can certainly change this. Let's create it to Awesome Video Game Store. Now, if I save that and reload it, we actually have to stop the server. So I'll do that real quickly. Stop my server and I'll restart it. Okay, you can see here at the top, it says Awesome Video Game Store. So that's our new title of our page. Now you'll notice if we go to our checkout page, it's still Awesome Video Game Store. But we can actually do customizations of this and also do the meta descriptions on each individual route that we set up. And to do that, what we need to do is go into our pages. And you can see here we have our checkout and our index. So inside our checkout, let's go ahead and create a script tag. And we'll close it. And then inside it, we'll have our export default. And so if you look here at our index.vue file, we have, this is where we put in our components, our data, object, and everything else. So if we go back to our checkout, let's go ahead and add in this new head option. So we do head here, and it's a method. And inside head, we can put different things. So first I want to show you is just putting in title. So we can put our own individual title for each route. So let's put in, this is the, let's just do checkout. So if we save that and we go back in, if we go and click on our checkout route, you can see now at the top it says localhost 3000 checkout. Actually, there's an error, so let's take a look. Oops, what we need to do is actually we need to return an object, and inside that object we have our title. So we'll make sure we do that without the semicolon. And here it is. Now you can see at the top the name of the route is checkout. The title of it. If we go back to our normal page, it's Awesome Game Store. So that's kind of useful. One other thing you could do, instead of using title, you can use title template. And we can actually use the original title and add something to it. So I can do, you do this $S here, and I can go checkout. So what this will do is it'll take the title that's within in the Nuxt config file, and it'll go ahead and concatenate it with this -checkout. So if I do this, you can see Awesome Video Game Store -checkout. So that's why we added it to it. So that's kind of nice. Nice little feature that we have here. We can also add our meta tags. So we do meta here. It's an array. And then inside there we can have name, description. And then we can also have description, which will look like, or excuse me, content. And we can put in my description. And if we save it, meta, refresh it, and our head tag is right here, my description. So you can see that's how you can add descriptions in there. You can also use props, or if you want, you can use actual data. So let's say I wanted to have something interesting here. I'm going to have a data method, and it's going to return something called my title. This is the title. And then from here in my content, I can go ahead and just bind it to this dot title, this dot my title. So if I do that, I'll save it. Oh, just gonna make sure I have a comma here and refresh it. And now we can see here that this is the title. Well, let's see, let's do this is meta. That makes more sense that way. Look back at our head and we can take a look here. This is the meta. So you can see here it's in both, which is awesome. So that's just a few ways you can use this head. You can also, in our view meta right here, this is actually the library it's using. So if you go and look at the official documentation, it'll describe this library right here, this view meta. And what's nice about this is you can do a whole bunch of things. You can do HTML adders. You can, if you have child routes, you can specify like a hid variable here. So that way each child route doesn't have the same description. So you could have unique descriptions per child routes, or you could have the same description, this same meta description on all your child routes. So there's a whole bunch of things you can do. For our app, we're not going to look at it all, but I'll include this in the links below if you guys want more information.